How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Clash of Clans stream. Today, I've got a good one in store for you guys. We got Nepal United versus MNG Esports, WCL Champions League Quarterfinals. It's heating up. It's kicking off. It's going to be a fantastic matchup. We have a best of two matchup for you guys today. I think both clans are going to do pretty well. We're back to streaming just a little bit here and there, you know. OP streamer coming in with the with the quarterfinals stream here. I've been watching the WCL very closely. I just haven't really had a ton of time to really stream, mainly because I've just been playing a lot, as well as just been busy with other stuff. So it's good to be back, though. We're going to be streaming a fantastic war for you guys today. This is a best of two format, which is a bit interesting. I believe it's the first best of two format that I've personally streamed, so I'm looking forward to this one a whole bunch. We have a few people in the chat at the moment. We've got Trader over on YouTube. We have a couple of people over on YouTube, or Trader on Twitch. We have a couple of people on YouTube. We got Tech and Gaming. We got Sydney. We have Madi asking me to to shave my beard. Honestly, it's the only reason I've got it is because I just look older. That's it. That's the big flex behind it. Not much to it really. So. But yeah, very, very standard 5v5 format at the moment, which is that 40-minute attack mark. We're going to have about 20 minutes of planning from both of these teams, and then the actual attacks will be kicking off, you know, at that 40-minute mark. So I believe Nepal United are away in the first war, and then they are home in the second one. So there's going to be a bit of, you know, so we'll see Nepal United attack first in this one, and then we'll see MNG Esports attack in the second. So big thing about the stats below is that I'm actually going to be, you know, keeping a pretty close eye on the overall stats of the previous war, just so we can add together both of the scores from the war and conclude who the winner is. So even if one clan loses the first war, there is still a chance for them to come back and win that second war and possibly win the whole thing. So that's what I personally like about the best of two format. I think it kind of just gives, it's more of a who is the better clan kind of matchup rather than who can do better two matches, because with the, say, you know, with the World Championships, granted you have 3 matches that you can play, so if you win one and you win another, then you go through. But the thing is like if you win one, the other clan wins one, and then say, you know, the other clan wins the other one, but it was really close and you dominated the first two war, or the first war that you did, like it's really unfortunate way to lose. So personally, I prefer the best of two format where you combine the scores from both of the wars. I think it's one of the best formats while also keeping things kind of in like a timely manner, because realistically 3 wars is a long time. Like that's about close to 3 hours of playing, which when you're playing straight, you know, granted it is only 3 hits per player, but at the same time it is just a lot of time investment. Okay, this music is I've got a feeling the music is drowning me out here, at least judging by the audio waves. You guys can offer some feedback in the chat. I'm trying some new stuff with my microphone. You can see I got a little thing on the Yeti now, and I was actually just using that, but I realized that the plosives that I had whenever I was speaking just aren't like perfect in terms of you know, them all being annihilated, and I can hear that, you know, clearly in the recap I just posted for the King Jeffrey CWL Elite 15 Week 3 war. You can still hear like the kind of sound, and you know, it's not great, but hopefully this fixes it just a little bit, ever so slightly. Good evil nice beard, thanks man, appreciate it. It's King Madi from KJ. Shave your beard ASAP. No, I gotta keep the look. Gotta keep it. If I shave, I'll look like I'm 12. How are they gonna let me into the World Championships if I shave? But yeah, I'll admit it's not great. It could be better. One day I'll be able to flex a full beautiful beard, but today is not that day. Today is the day I just bring you some CWL esports, or not esports, WCL esports. So speaking of CWL esports, this entire week has been, well, this week and last week has been hectic. King Jeffrey have been competing in the CWL esports qualifiers. We really gave it our all, but we did end up getting knocked out in the second round of the losers bracket. It was really unfortunate the way we lost that one. We had two above 95% attacks, and one of them was a 99, and it was like a split second. We would have won the war. We lost 11-10. It was such, we were 100 percentage as well, so it was such an unfortunate way to lose, but you know, it happens sometimes, and we're gonna definitely be, you know, looking to compete in that second division league. And personally, I think it's just going to be more fun because right now, at least from what I've seen, is that the teams in CWL Esports, I mean, some of these teams are just cracked. Like, they are insanely good. Like, there's a new level because of this 5v5 format that's developing in teams, and it is ridiculous. Like, some people are god tier at this game, and it's definitely a bit scary. So right now, King Jeffrey heavily focused on competing in that second division bracket for our 5v5 team, as well as competing in CWL Elite 15. It kind of gives us a good balance of being able to play in leagues while also not spending hours upon hours playing the game every day. So kind of gives us a lot of flexibility, and it's been fun. Honestly, I've been really enjoying the game recently. Not to mention, I've just been getting better as a player in general. Like, I definitely had a slump, you know, maybe a couple of months ago, where it was just like, okay, I can't triple anything. My plans are always garbage, this, that, and the other. But over the past few weeks, I've really been able to like crack down, you know, focus up and actually hit properly, and I've seen improvement. It's been great. It's been a whole bunch of fun. So shout out to the KJ guys, but we've been killing it so far. 2-1 in the CWL Elite 15. We were 1-1 in TSL, which we lost that TSL war 12-13. So we pulled in 2 triples, but just didn't hold on the defense there. It was a very close one. And again, I'd be doing a whole lot more media attention if I wasn't playing in the wars, but because I've been playing a lot of the 5v5 action with King Jeffrey, I'm heavily focused on just playing well in that rather than trying to like stream it and recap it and all that stuff. I'd rather play than focus on streaming. But hey, I mean, if we have a full roster and they've got a war going on, you can bet I'm gonna be there streaming it, like guaranteed. So yeah, it's fun stuff. Now, we are about 8 minutes away from the live hits. I'm going to go ahead and put a poll up on Twitch for anyone who's over there on essentially who do you guys think is going to pick up the win? MNG Esports or Nepal United? Now, personally, I have seen both of these teams play. I've been fortunate enough to actually stream. I've been fortunate enough to actually play against one of them and stream for another one. Actually, the Nepal United, I streamed for these guys in the last stream that I did, which was, I think, a couple of weeks ago. So I know what both of these clans can do. Now, that being said, who do I personally think is going to win? Based upon the streams that I've watched and the, you know, the wars I've played in and what I've seen these clans do, I personally think that MNG Esports are going to come away with the win, but not by much. I'm predicting relatively low scores. I'm thinking MNG Esports is going to come away, let's see, so essentially the maximum amount of stars in one of these 5v5 wars is 15. So, and that's if you get a perfect war, which means that in 2 perfect wars, you would get 30 stars. So I'm thinking that we might see 3 or 4 triples from the MNG Esports side. So I'm thinking, you know, score-wise, I'm thinking we're going to see 24-25 to Nepal United's 23 or 24. I still think Nepal United's going to come through and get a couple of really awesome triples. But judging both of these clans based upon not only their attacking, but also their defense, because here's the thing, both of these clans I've seen have some superb bases whenever going up against in these 5v5 formats. So it's hard for me to call it, but I think MNG Esports are going to come away with the win, but not by much at all. It's going to be incredibly close. You thought I was 12? Hey man, I can definitely pass off for it. The heights there. What's up, Sergeant Zubair? Is that how you say your name over on YouTube? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Hope you're having a wonderful either morning or afternoon wherever you're at. Now, again, I think MNG Esports are going to win, but I'm still like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% yet, but we'll see. We'll see as the war goes on. Now, thing is, though, is that, you know, I could be completely wrong. I haven't seen either. The last time I saw MNG Esports play was CWL Esports last season, season 2. So it was a while ago since I've seen these guys play. But, you know, Nepal United was recent. But again, whenever King Jeffrey played these guys, I mean, they were solid. They, honestly, I think, what was it? It was a week 1. It was our week 1 war. Yeah, it was our week 1 war against them. We ended up winning that one, but I think we lost on percentage because MNG Esports had like 95% or above 95% 2 stars. So it was, you know, essentially it was just ridiculous. Like, I don't even know how they got that high. It was insane. So, all right, 4 minutes to go. Now, another thing I'm interested to see as well in this war is the meta. What people are going to be using, because realistically, the last time I streamed, what was the last time I streamed? Like last year or something like that. Let me just double check here, because there has been a meta shift over the past couple of weeks, and it's been pretty dramatic. Let's see. I posted a recap for King Jeffrey's week 1. It's been about 2 weeks since my last stream. September 15th. So yeah, just about 2 weeks. And in those 2 weeks, literally, I mean, I've seen 3 to 4 different strategies get thrown into the meta that people are starting to use now. 1 being the Zap Witches, 2 being the Zap Super Witches, 1 being the I don't know the word for it's the Bat Lalo. Bat Lalo, you heard me right. I've seen a lot of people using that, and it's terrifying that people would even think about combining those 2 things, but they've done it. You know, I gotta give them credit. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. What's up, Sleepy Centaur? How you doing? Welcome. I gotta break my habit again of not looking at the clan chat. Oh dear. Now, I didn't do a system check when I started, so let me make sure that everything's working. Hold on. Okay, we are live to everywhere. Okay, cool, we're good. Again, it's gonna be a close war, honestly. I don't expect this to be a blowout. What's up with the facial hair? Yeah, I'm giving it a shot. You know, we're making an attempt with it. It's not great, but it definitely improves the look at least a little bit. Gets me a little bit older looking. The missus is a fan of it, so I am also a huge fan of it, as is per custom. So we'll stick with it for now. Zap Witches in Town 11 is insane. You've been using it in wars, and you're basically a pro spammer. I feel that, dude. Are you still? So wait, Good Evil, are you still playing in Warbusters? I don't know. I haven't warred in Warbusters in so long, just because I've been so busy with the King Jeffrey stuff, as well as just a bunch of real life stuff going on. So I'm not sure. I haven't seen a lot of the Warbusters wars, but no, yeah, Zap Witches at Town Hall 11 is ridiculous. I've been using it on my 11, just in, like, you know, the multiplayer battles and stuff. It is insane how strong it is. I mean, you can literally take out, you know, both the Inferno Towers, you know, if they're set to multi, and then just witch the rest of the base and you're good. It's ridiculous. It's just beyond it's beyond OP. There needs to be some changes to the lightning spell, at least at the lower levels, because it makes the game too easy. So yeah, it's fun stuff. Okay, what are we looking at? Now, I haven't asked the guys over on YouTube, but who do you guys think are going to come away with this win? Because personally, again, I still think it's going to be MNG Esports, but I'm not 100% positive. I can't positively say, okay, yeah, they are going to come away with the win, because the last time I saw them play was, you know, season 2 of CWL Esports, which was a while ago. So things could have changed. Maybe they got better. Maybe they got worse. I don't really know. Just to give you an idea of who they had to beat to get here. So let's see. Where are they? So MNG Esports had to beat... Oh, wow. They beat Raju Esports in the first round. They beat Sunbeam in the second round. And they beat Mech Gaming in the third. So now I am a bit more confident about them picking up the win in this war, to be honest, because I mean, Sunbeam, obviously the team from the Proc guys, I think they're the same team that are involved in the Clash Champs team. I'm not entirely sure about that. Mech Gaming, another fantastic 5v5 team. We've seen them, I'm pretty sure we've seen them go far in the World Championship qualifiers. But here we go. MNG Esports kicking us off here for the first attack of the series here. We're going to be starting with a bit of a Warden Walk into a Mass Witch. We do have the lightning spells, but we're only bringing one set. We've got 5 of them and a Quake to take down what seems to be a Scattershot and possibly... what else did he grab? Scattershot and an Expo. So didn't get that other Inferno Tower, but to be honest, I don't think he was aiming to do that. But he is going to clear that side and set the funnel here with this Warden. Now he's just trying to get that Wiz Tower out of the way and force that Warden a bit more towards the 3 o'clock side here, so that way he can force those witches into the Town Hall compartment. Now he's got one witch helping clear these buildings on the right side, just kind of speeding through with the Warden Walk, because realistically this Warden Walk can go pretty much forever. But you're gonna see him take up a whole lot of time, which isn't ideal. We're gonna actually see all of the witches dive straight in at this 3 o'clock side rather than down here by about 5, which is what I was expecting. So everything is going to dive through. They are going to take advantage of the gap in the wall. Now the Queen is going to deviate off the path just a little bit there to take down the enemy Queen. But they've gone directly into the wall just like that. We're going to see a Rage Spell come down, and I'm guessing we're going to see the jump over the Archer Tower to get everything moving into the Town Hall, unless he wants them to walk around. Is he trying to walk them around the Town Hall compartment and then jump them in? I'm really confused at what the attacker's doing. I'm completely off the meta. I don't use these witches too often, so it's definitely interesting for me to watch, so I can maybe learn a bit of what's going on. But that Lava Hound is going to pop, which means that those Lava Pups will delay the troops going in. He's going to have to freeze that Town Hall, but the witches and the Queen should be able to deal with it, no problem here. And they're not going to take any damage from that blast there because it's behind the wall. And here comes the jump spell finally at this left side to clear through the back end of this base. This attack is looking really solid so far. Those witches, there's tons of them left alive. He's got 2 free spells and that Royal Champion. We're probably going to see that Royal Champion come through with the Hog Riders out of the Siege Barracks. Now, all the witches are in the core. We don't have any more rage spells left to go through to make them go forward and make them go a bit faster here. But with the mass amount of skellies that the witches are spawning, they shouldn't really need a rage spell to move through. Really, that rage spell would just be there to kind of make them a bit quicker. And that's really about it. Here comes the Royal Champion with the Hog Riders at the left side here. Queen is locked onto by that single target Inferno, but has her ability, is going to pop it, but she's going to go down through the ability, which is not good. And just like that, this attack that was looking really solid is just looking like it's going to fizzle out here. Tons of witches left in the core, but again, I'm just worried that they're just going to kind of get stuck where they're at because of the 2 walls that they're going to have to get through to get to the back end layer of defenses here. Now, the Royal Champion is going to take down the rest of the defenses, but there is only 2 witches inside of the core of this base, which means that this one is going to be a defense regardless. It's a time fail anyways. I like this plan, but then again, I feel like it was just taking too long. Even if he had the the troops to get this one done, I still think it just would have taken too long. Look at how much base is left alive, and the time expires, leaving MNG Esports to start at a 83% 2-star, which definitely isn't bad. But I would argue that that attack would just take a bit too long. Typically, whenever you're having troops kind of swing from one side of the base to the other, it's a bit tough on time because you're just taking so much time to actually get into the base. And that's why I'm not a big fan of walking the queen around corners in any kind of queen walk, simply because it just takes too long. So, very, very solid attempt for the first hit. Typically, the first hit in a lot of wars, it's not typically the best hit of the war, simply because, it's the one that has to take the, least amount of planning, and it just has to go through and just get done as fast as possible. We got Helga over in the chat, one of the WCL admins. She does some fantastic work for the WCL. I really haven't covered the WCL a whole lot during the playoffs. really just because I've just been so busy with other stuff going on. But let's see what we've got going from Nepal United here. We're going to be looking at some more witches, but this time we're throwing in the golems. We're going to be starting by zapping that left side scatter shot compartment there. That's going to clear those buildings out of the way. And now we're going to see a warden walk coming. Is the warden walk? Oh, no warden walk. Never mind. It's just an absolute spam of troops. And just like that, the entire army is on the field. That is insane. We had that, what is that, 6-finger drop? This man is obviously highly skilled and very, very high class attacker here. So he's going to be sending everything straight in from the 6 to 9 o'clock side, and everything's just going to dive in. And this really is very much just a spray and pray type attack here. That warning ability is going to be a little bit early here, which means that his troops are going to take some damage from that blast there. But now he's got a couple of witches at the right side of the base. He's got a couple of witches at the left, and a main force diving straight in for the rest of this base here. Now he does have that royal champion that he might send in at either this right or left side here. We might see her coming at the 12 o'clock side, I'm guessing, to try and support the queen as she moves through. Nope. Royal champion is going to come in from the 3 o'clock side. And I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't want to call it early, but this is looking pretty solid so far. Yeti's coming out of that, what was it, the siege barracks? I think Yetis came out of that siege barracks, unless he had Yetis. Yeah, no, they had to come out of that siege barracks when he popped it. And sure enough, he's diving through here, and I think he's going to triple this. There's really not much to stop him here. He has that royal champion ability. That single target inferno is going to just be a little annoying, but the Yeti Might should step up and take it down. And they almost do. They're almost there. Royal champion ability will take it down. And sure enough, there it is. And that's a 3-star from Nepal United. And just like that, my prediction is already looking a bit shaky with the first hit. That's insane. I don't know if you guys saw how long it took him to get his troops down, but that was literally like probably about 2.5 seconds to get the troops down. Let's just go back a second, okay? Let's look at this 3-finger drop here in slow motion, okay? Let's see what he's rocking. All right, starting with the zaps. Okay, we'll keep it on halftime until the next hit goes in. Okay, there we go. All right. 3 golems going straight in. Okay. Witch is going in. 4-finger drop. Bowler's going in. 4-finger drop. And just like that, boom. In that small time frame, the entire army's on the board. Besides, wait, say the, siege barracks, king, queen. There's the siege barracks. King, queen, warden. That's insane. I don't know how that tripled. I don't know how to personally use witches or base identify for them, but sure enough, got it done. What's up, Oni Gaming over on Twitch? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What a hit. What a hit to start off the war for them. Jeez. It's definitely a bit interesting there. So let's see if MNG Esports can respond with a hit of their own. I'm hoping, here's my hope, is that not every single one of these hits is a spam witch attack. That's the hope, but, it's just the current base building begs witches with all the, I'd have to agree with you, honestly. Right now, the way a lot of these bases are set up is they're meant to kind of deter the queen charges, but it's a bit counterintuitive with all the open walls. And so, yeah, we're seeing those witches come back and just be crazy OP. And sure enough, he's going to win by taking 5 seconds to drop his whole army in. That is insane. Let's see what we're rocking here. We got a bit of a queen charge zap hybrid here coming in from the MNG Esports side. Let's see what we're going to start with. We're going to start by zapping the scatter shot and those 2 expos in the core. Now, a lot of people ask me, is it really worth it to zap only a couple of point defenses like that, and maybe even the splash damage? Technically, yes, not only because of the buildings you're getting, but also look at the how he's basically shaped this base. Oh no, we saw a double wall breaker go in. Thankfully, it is going to get that wall open. I thought it wasn't for a second. But now this queen's going to get forced into this multi. But kind of look at what he's done to this base so far with that zap spell. He's kind of made it into a bit of a donut shape for his hybrid. Now the goal here with this queen charge is to kind of section off a part of the base and kind of basically take a bite out of the donut. And then from there, he can funnel the other side and then have his troops walk the rest of the way round. So his queen's going to be able to step up and do some really nice work here. He's going to rage her up. She is going to deal with that enemy queen. And then eventually step up for the clan castle, which is going to be 2 headhunters and I'm guessing a lava hound judging by only a headhunters coming out. Now they are in the poison spell, but they're still taking shots at this queen, and she's taking a lot of damage here. Now the king is also in that poison spell, but he should go down with help from that headhunter there. Queen is taking a lot of damage, might force her ability here to keep her moving, and he does. Doesn't have any more rage spells left for this queen, and that poison spell is going to expire before the ice golems come down. And now we're going to see that hybrid come in from this right side by about 230 here. Now they're going to dive in. They're coming in a bit wide, but notice the funnel that the king is making for them. As they get to the core of the base, they're going to get a lot tighter, especially with how this core compartment is sectioned off. Notice that small little gap there that's going to cause the entire hybrid to kind of move towards the clan castle elixir storage and then the expo rather than to the core. Now, does that mean that he's going to completely ignore the core here and his queen could go down to the single? It definitely does mean that, and I think that's what's going to happen here. This queen is going to die off, and that's really unfortunate. Honestly, if that queen stayed alive, this one will be looking a lot prettier. But with the queen going down like that, I'm not convinced that the hybrid has enough to get through the back end of this base. We are going to see those supporting hog riders come out of that siege barracks there to help move things through. There's no real crazy splash damage left as soon as this multi goes down. Really, those two wizard towers are going to be an issue, but again, splash damage is starting to add up on the back end because of that multi, and this one is going to be a defense. Royal Champion goes down, and albeit it was a solid attempt, but again, just not enough value from that queen. Really, all she did there was just kind of take down a quadrant of the base and not really do a whole lot. I think personally, if you send the queen in at that eagle artillery, you can get this one done with a triple. Because leaving that eagle and that back-end multi-target inferno near the end of the raid is definitely a bit rough, especially with the hybrid. So, but a very, very solid hit and a very solid try for sure. Now let's see if Nepal United could have, could come through and get this one done. So you've been roaming. You're in KT Mobile Gaming. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Familiar with their stuff. Her clan's pretty fun. Eagle roasted everything. You need the eagle to go down quicker. Yeah, realistically, you gotta have that eagle down a lot quicker. You can't leave it for the back end of a raid, otherwise you're just gonna be in trouble. Now, can you technically leave the eagle in the back end and it sometimes work? Absolutely. I mean, that 100% can happen. Do you want to do that? Absolutely not, because your likelihood of tripling is going to go, down quite a bit if you're leaving that eagle for the back end there. Now, let's see what Nepal United can do. Are we going to see another spam witch hit, or will we see some type of queen charge? Me personally, the attacks that I've been using the most of is the Sui mass hogs with the zaps. I've been using some queen charge Lalo, Sui Lalo, and zap Lalo for the majority of my hits the past couple of months. And not gonna lie, it's been OP. But hey, I might give these witches a shot if they are really this powerful. But right now, realistically, the way King Jeffrey's 5v5 team is formatted, I'm one of the only people that, I don't want to say knows how to use Queen Charge Lalo, but can technically execute it. I think I'm getting a lot better at it, and so I'm kind of sticking to work with that. Really, we have one guy on the 5v5 team who's really, really solid with hybrid. We have another guy who's really, really solid with the spam type attacks like witches and things like that. We have another guy who's really just good all around. Same with realistically two of us. And then when it comes to any kind of Lalo raids or Zap Lalo or whatever, that's typically what I'll do. Your love for hogs still hasn't gone away? Absolutely not. I love hogs at Town Halls 8 through 13. I play for King Jeffrey, so we just got knocked out of the CWL qualifier, unfortunately. So we'll be playing in the second division for that, and then we're also playing in the Tiger Smash League, sponsored by Bangladesh. That's been a bunch of fun, and that's actually been really tough. We lost our week 2 matchup 12-11 or 12-13. I mean, it was a tough matchup. 5 for 10 triples. So definitely a bit interesting. Now we're going to be seeing a bit of a Queen Charge Lalo from the Nepal United side. Now that healer, he is going to lose a healer a bit early to that air defense there, but the Royal Champion is going to come in to support that Queen and make sure that that healer does not go down here. Now, is he trying to force the Queen into this Town Hall compartment? I'm not fully convinced. I don't think he's going to want his Queen to go in. I could be completely wrong, but at the same time, I'm not convinced the Queen's meant to go into this Town Hall compartment. Yeah, she's not. She's absolutely not. And I don't want to jinx it. This is awkward. I don't want to jinx it, but I've hit this exact same base, this exact same way. So I've got a feeling if he does this right, it's going to go very well. So he's starting the queen, and she's going to dive in and take down a couple of buildings here, and she's going to step up for those 2 expos in the scatter shot here. We're going to see that giant come in and funnel that right side here for this queen to kind of force her into that compartment. I'm not, yeah, I'm a completely unbiased opinion, but look, this is going to triple if it goes well. So queen's going to step up, take down the expo, looking pretty solid so far. She's going to step up and take down that world champion as well. Here comes the super wall breaker for the town hall for some reason, a bit odd. And here comes the wall wrecker to go in and take down the town hall. It's a bit different from how I hit it, but at the same time, pretty much the same principle. Now the queen will step up, take down that scatter shot. Looking pretty solid so far. Now, what is this queen going to do when it comes to the rest of the raid? She will step up for that eagle. We're going to see that lava hound with the sneaky goblins step forward and take down the town hall. And there's no air defenses on this base. Keep in mind, the queen is going to go down to the eagle, I think. That's not good. Queen did not go down that early in the raid that I hit. But let's see what this Lalo can do moving through. There's no more air defenses left alive, which means that those lava hounds will be targeting the defenses rather than any air defenses. Because yeah, there's no air defenses left alive. We've got a bit of a back-end Tesla farm. Not super textbook with this base, but loons are still moving through. We're going to see a freeze on the eagle. Loons are moving forward. Tons of minions and lava pups left alive. No more splash damage. I don't want to call it early because of the time. But yeah, I mean, if he has more time, this one's crushed. I think it's going to be a time fail, which is really unfortunate. But, yeah, I'm going to be real with you guys. I literally did this exact same attack on a base, if not this exact base. And, yeah, sure enough, it was a triple. I had my queen stay alive. But, and it's going to be a 90% deep. That's, I'm not kidding when I say I literally hit this base yesterday. That's really awkward, but it's going to be a 90% defense. Very, very solid try there. Again, that queen going down is not super ideal. I think if the queen stayed alive, that would have tripled. But very interesting stuff. Now, let's see what MNG Esports can do with returning fire here. Could you check the percentage? The percentage is on the screen. Let me go ahead and just double check for it. Well, let's get this live vid here. Let me make sure that everything is working properly. We are missing something. And just fix that real quick. There we go. Now, the stats are going to be slightly behind here in accordance with the actual war. That's just because the Supercell API is a bit slower. And here we go. A bit of an interesting base design. I haven't seen one like this in a very, very long time. But we're going to see a Queen Charge Hybrid be hitting this one from Hawk's going to be taking a jab at this one. He's using a straight hybrid, no zap spells for this one. And we're going to start that queen from this right side here. He used the poison a bit earlier there to take down the clan castle, which is pretty solid stuff there. Now this queen is going to step forward. He is going to grab a black mine with that cocoa loon there, which is pretty solid. And this queen's going to go straight in for this eagle here, unless she targets the mortar, which I don't believe she will. Oh, she might, because the queen actually stepped up. If she takes a tile step forward, could be in trouble. Oh no, she's not going to go for that eagle. Yeah, queen's absolutely not going to go for this eagle. Oh no, never mind. I'm just completely wrong. Just ignore me. Ignore me. I'm wrong. Is the queen going to go down to the scatter shot? She's not. And we do have the wall break into the scatter shot compartment. He has to force that queen ability because of the scatter shot. Scatter shot's going to retarget to the healers, which is not good, but the queen should take it down before the healers go down. A bit of a scary moment there. And now we're going to see the siege barracks come in from this 9 o'clock side and force the hybrid, and then forcing the hybrid into this town hall compartment here from the 7 o'clock side. Now the queen is not going to get locked onto by that single target inferno, which is fantastic news for Hawk here as he moves through. The queen's actually beating the perfect wall, which is going to allow her access to that second scatter shot here. And so far, this is looking pretty solid. We're going to see that warning ability get used at the last second here for this town hall, trying to save it as long as possible to allow this hybrid to dive through and take down the bomb tower, hopefully before it wears off. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen because of the tornado trap there. But queen is going to step forward. He is going to lose the queen to the world champion here. And now we have a lot of base left to get through with not a whole lot of hybrid left. Now the world champion is going to go down to the single, and we have no more spells. Double giant bomb. Oh no, I think this one is going to get close, but I'm not convinced this triples. Now we have a bunch of miners left alive, but again, they're all going to the outside here, which means that if they're going to swing around all these defenses, I think they're just going to get picked off one by one before they get the base down. Oh wait, I think we just went down on Twitch. Hold on, let me double check. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. It's just my Twitch that specifically crashed. Gotta love it. Now, the miners are still diving through. We've got 17 seconds. So, realistically, I think this one could possibly get through, maybe. But, again, I think the miners are just going to get picked off a little too quickly, which means that this one is going to result in a, really just an out-and-out fail. I don't think this one triples even with more time. Yeah, this one's just going to be an out-and-out fail. Very, very solid attempt here by Hawk, but it is going to be a defense. Losing his healers that early there was definitely unfortunate. Had he frozen that scatter shot, possibly would have been a completely different story, and which would have saved those healers. But very unfortunate. It is going to be a defense. Now, you gotta give them credit here, because realistically, both of these clans looking pretty solid on the percentage game. You can still lose War 1 and still come away with a win and move forward in the tournament. You just have to make sure that the hits forward are pretty solid. But again, Nepal United looking solid on the percentage and the stars so far. Realistically, they had 2 triples. Just a few slight things going wrong on this one. I kind of want to go back on this one. I want to see what happened to this queen up top. It could have been the Warden and the World Champion that took her down, but I swear we had the queen ability before, and so she might have died through the ability here. I'm not entirely sure. Let me double check. I mean, I literally hit this base the exact same. It might not have been this base, but it looks crazy similar. We're going to jump to that attack in just a second. I just want to see what happened to this queen as she dove through. Taking a lot of damage, forced the queen ability. Okay, she didn't die through ability. There's another rage spell. Oh, we lost the healers. I see. Okay. All right, he just lost the healers there, which caused him to lose that raid. But let's see what Sang can do coming in from the Nepal United side. She's going to be coming in with a queen charge into the Yeti smash here. We're going to see the Warden come in to support this queen, but we're going to see a rage spell and the queen ability get burned early here, which means that this Warden's also going to take some damage, but thankfully he's not going to have to burn that Eternal Tome there. A bit scary at the beginning. You saw that Yeti blimp coming for the Town Hall, but it's not the end of the world. She's still going to dive through and hopefully get these Yetis to smash through the rest of this base. Now, the funnel has been established pretty well here. We've got that king breaking in, or heading into that gap in the walls there, which is going to allow him to step up and take down that air defense and create a very tight funnel for the Yetis diving through. Now, we got 3 witches on the outside here to take down those trash buildings and allow the main force to dive through the base and not have to worry about those buildings in the back end, and just kind of not have to backtrack for those hits here, or for the buildings there. Now, the main army is diving into the core of this base. My worry with the way they're kind of pathing at the moment is that they're going to spread out too much here, which kind of causes them to die out a little too quickly. Now, the queen is not locked onto by that single target Inferno, which is definitely fortunate for her as she moves through. Now, the Yetis have all gradually just kind of moved towards the top side here, freezing that scatter shot. That's a good call there, allowing the queen to step up and take it down. And now I argue, with the queen ability still in hand, this triples, because the queen will step up and deal with that multi-target Inferno before going down. But because she had to force it a little bit early, this one could be looking a bit more shaky. Now, we don't have the World Champion ability either, and we only have 1 free spell. Look at all the healers that are still alive. In all honesty, these kinds of bases are pretty much perfect for the witches, but again, those multi-target Infernos will stop it. Notice all the gaps in the walls. That really is the perfect style base for the witches. You're really looking for those massive gaps in the wall when using the witch strategy here. But yeah, I think this one is going to end up in a defense here. It was a solid attempt for sure, but again, a bit of a shaky start, losing that queen ability and a rage a bit early. Still a very solid try, and this one should soar into the high 80s if those healers can step forward and heal the witches, which they're not going to do. They're going to sit in the Warden, which, you know, it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it is going to happen. And can this Warden get some pretty good damage in on this base here? Can he get the multi before the healers go down? I don't believe so. Healers are going to go down any second now, which means that this Warden is also going to go down. Question is, does he get the multi? He does. 88% 2-star. Very solid attempt, and that's still going to keep Nepal United ahead on the percentage. And this is what I was talking about when I said this is going to be a very, very close matchup right now. Nepal United ahead by about 4%, which in base terms is about 18 to 20%. Realistically, if I just go ahead and round up the numbers, is it 4%? Yeah, they're ahead by about 4%. So yeah, very, very close war so far. It's definitely been exciting to watch. Now let's see what MNG Esports can do to respond. going into this one. Now, realistically, in the time frame between the next war, we are going to have quite a bit of time, so I might do some Legend League attacks for you guys. I might whip out the Zap Lalo and see what I can do on stream. That'll be my first stream hit in a very long time, so it'll be interesting. Now we're bringing in a bit of a Zap Lalo attack with this raid here. We're seeing those 7 Zap spells come through, and 6 lightning spells come through, and the 2 quakes to get the maximum amount of damage on this base. Going to weaken up a lot of the base, and now we've got a bit of a Yeti blimp coming in for this Royal Champion. We're going to see the rage spell come down here for the RC, and honestly, that's understandable. You got to have that rage spell if you're planning on taking down a hero. The Yetis alone will not be able to do it, and sure enough, the Yetis will end up dealing with the Royal Champion, and those Yeti mites are actually going to go up and target the Inferno, but no, they switch to the Inferno, the Mortar, and the Teslas. But he does trigger that Tornado Trap, which could help him out later on in the raid. Now we're going to see the King come in from this top side, a few Hog Riders, and the Royal Champion to go in for the single target Inferno, but the Skelly Trap is going to be a bit of an issue. Can the King step up and funnel a little bit? He does not. And was he planning on getting the single with his RC? He was. He's going to burn a freeze here, which in all honesty is a good call. You're going to be able to step up your RC here and take down the single because the King will step forward and tank it for you. And now we've got that Loon tanking for the RC. Look at this RC go. She's still moving, and she's finally going to go down to that Expo there. Now here comes the Queen for possibly the Town Hall. This is probably one of the most OP planned Sui Lalo raids I've ever seen. If this Queen steps in for the Town Hall, this is going to be a god tier attack. Now, this Queen will step up, take down the cannon, but will she go inside? She won't. She's going to go for that elixir collector on the outside, which means that the Town Hall will stand. A bit unfortunate there. Now, how is he going to adjust this Lalo going into the Town Hall here? Is he going to try and plan on Laloing into the Town Hall, or is he going to leave it for the back end? Because this has not gone to plan, and he has nothing to wake up the Town Hall. Now, we've got a bunch of loons going in for the Town Hall compartment. He is going to hit that 50% mark, which means that he can pop that warn ability as he goes through. The haste spell going to keep those loons moving, and the Town Hall will go down here before the warn ability expires. Should, right? Oh, it's not. He dropped, oh no, he dropped 1 too little loons, which means that the Town Hall Blast is going to weaken every single one of those loons down there. Now, this isn't the end of the world. We are going to see a freeze come in over that Eagle Artillery. Now, what was the plan for this Queen at the back end? We have a Headhunter that might dive in for the rest of this Lalo to help out here. We've burned the warn ability a bit early. We have no spells left remaining, and that Eagle Artillery in combination with the Sweeper there is doing some crazy damage, and the Queen on the back end, oh, it was so solid, but you gotta admit, if that Town Hall would have gone down to the Queen, I think this one would have been a completely different story. But it is going to be a defense. Very solid try here, but it's not going to be enough for the 383% 2-star. I like the plan, but again, I think he was planning on weakening that Inferno Tower a bit more than he did. I gotta watch this one back. Hold on, I need to watch this last hit back. Hold on, give me 1 second here. What happened with the zaps? We saw 5 on the scatter. 2 of those. Oh, did he? Oh, he used 2 earthquakes on the left side. Okay. Never mind then, we're good. Dang, man, that's really unfortunate. That was such an OP plan, but just the Queen not going in there, not having that funnel for was rough there. But again, I mean, look at the score. It's close. It is really close. Both teams putting up a fantastic war so far. All right, now let's see what Nepal United can respond with to go through and get this one done. Just a friendly reminder for everyone who's getting gold passes today. Feel free to throw in code WUXIA. It's a good way to support the King Jeffrey guys if you want. But just make sure you have a creator code, and whenever you're buying that gold pass, it helps us all out for sure. What's up, RPlays over on YouTube? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Got a fantastic war in store. This one so far going fairly well on the Nepal United side. They're getting some really good, solid 80% defenses. But realistically, Nepal United at this, or MNG Esports at the moment, no, look, we got to stop with these 80% 2-stars. We got to hit some 3s. And sure enough, I'm sure that's what they're going to be hoping to do going into the final round of attacks here. Go ahead and make sure that this is not broken. There we go. Now, we're looking at a bit of a Zap Lalo again from the Nepal United side. We got Axe coming in here. Let's see what he can do going through. We're going to see that King come in from this right side here, take down a couple of buildings with help from those loons. Here comes the Queen with the Ice Golem, and you can very clearly see what he's going for with this Sui. He wants that enemy queen out of the way for the Lalo, as well as that air defense. Now we're going to see the world champion coming from this right side here to grab this 6 o'clock air defense here. A very, very good use of the heroes and troops here. This queen could possibly step up. Oh, no, she's not. Never mind. I was going to say this queen could possibly step up for the eagle, but no, she's not going to do that here. And the clan castle is going to get pulled, and it is going to be a mass amount of headhunters, which is not what he needed to see. That's really unfortunate. And I've got a feeling he wanted his... Oh, interesting use of spells there. He is going to end up freezing and poisoning those headhunters and the witch in that poison spell, which will take them down for the Lalo, but I'm not convinced that's a good use of spells there. In all honesty, that's kind of a waste of a freeze. You can use that poison spell whenever you get the Lalo going in just fine, and it'll work great. Now, we do have that blimp going in for the Town Hall to secure that 2-star as the troops move through. We've got a bit of a very spread approach on the Lalo, but oh no, the blimp doesn't make it to the Town Hall, which means that now it's going to be a desperation play to get him to the Town Hall. He's going to have to pop that Warden to save the Loons moving through. He's patient on it, and it's going to pay off for him here. The Loons retarget to the core of the base, and now that Warden ability is going to be able to keep them moving through. I would have definitely panicked and popped that Warden. So a very good judgment call from Axe here, going into the back end of the space. Now look at the splash damage that he's got to deal with now. He's got 2 wizard towers, and I don't know what I'm talking about splash damage. There hardly is any splash damage in the back end. Will those red bombs be the thing to stop these Loons here? They won't. Wiz Tower's going to go down. He's got 3 Loons left. They're going to dive through these archer towers. Does he have the time? 59 seconds left on the board. There's 2 dragons left alive from his clan castle. Is he going to get this one here? The archer tower is going to take down the Loon. 2 dragons left alive. 48 seconds. I think this is going to be a triple from Nepal United. Oh my. I think so. Yeah, those 2 dragons left alive. This is a triple all day unless every single one of the air traps is at the 6 o'clock side of the base, which I don't think it is. Fantastic hit by Axe here, staying composed, even with that blimp not going to the town. He might have popped that blimp early, to be honest, or wanted it to go for the queen, and I could just be completely wrong. But, wow. Another fantastic hit from Nepal United, and just like that, my prediction is just completely been shot out of the water. And that's a very solid 3-star from Axe. Well done. Now, here's the thing, though. Remember, there's still 2 wars. There's 2 wars. This is a best of 2 format, which means that, you know, we could possibly see some an upset diving into the later round. We've got Arjun over on YouTube. How you doing, bro? You don't have to spam hi. I saw you the first time. If you're posting your player tag for a base review, I don't typically do base reviews on this stream. I try and keep it strictly focused to the war and actually playing the game. I just personally don't think base reviews are fun to watch. So, but hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, man. Either team can win. Both have got fantastic players. Absolutely, I could not agree more, Helga. This is a fantastic matchup. I am super stoked that I was able to stream this one. Personally, I think a lot of the WCL matchups, especially in the earlier rounds, a lot of them were really defensive matchups. We didn't see crazy good attackers. Even in the regular season, there were just kind of a lot of clans that just didn't really attack well, and it wasn't really tough competition. But now, as we get into the quarterfinals of the league, we're seeing some really solid teams step forward and get some good stuff done. Let's see what Zyron can do from the MNG Esports side. The final hit from MNG Esports. Let me just double check something. Is this the 5th hit? This is the 5th hit, which means that Nepal United are going to come away with the win unless they disconnect here. Now let's see what we've got here. Queen is going to step forward and take down the RC with help from the headhunter. Now we're going to see that super wall breaker breaking the queen into this town hall compartment, and this is a very, very solidly planned queen charge into the hybrid here. King is setting a nice funnel for this queen. He's actually going to step into the town hall compartment. Don't think that was part of the plan, but he will step out and go for that elixir storage afterwards. So not too concerned here. He actually dropped his 5th healer there. A bit delayed, but she is going to eventually go in. Arjun, I'm actually going to time you out because you're kind of just spamming the chat. I know you're saying India is the best. I would agree. India's got some really good players, especially with like the Indian Clashers and the what is it, Dark Tangent. But again, there's been a lot of really sketchy stuff happening with both of those clans, so I can't say that I endorse either. But I've seen them play. I mean, they're pretty solid from face value. But yeah. Now we've got the Queen diving through here. She's going to be alive throughout the rest of this raid if he decides to rage her up again, which I'm guessing he's going to do. But look at the healers. Oh my goodness. He's lost every single one of the healers in about a second and a half. That is super unfortunate. And so now we're going to see that final rage spell get used on the hybrid. Wow. that's really unfortunate. That's some OP base building from the Nepal United guys. And sure enough, this one I think is going to result in a defense. I don't think these hard guarders have enough to get through that scatter shot. Dude, that's okay. that's actually OP. That's a base building win for sure. If those healers would have stayed alive and the Queen steps up for the scatter shot, this is a 3-star all day. But because the Queen went down, it's not going to result in a 3-star, which means that we're going to see a 10-star war from MNG Esports. Wow, that's really surprising from me personally. But to be honest, I can't say that it's all MNG Esports' fault. I think there are some solid bases from the Nepal United side that got some really solid defenses here. And sure enough, this one is going to end in a 2-star 80%. We saw nothing but 2-star above 80% hits from the MNG Esports. 91, 83, 84, 83, and 82. So again, a lot of hits, very, very close. But it's just not enough to get it done. Now, let's see if Nepal United can end this war at 13 stars, giving them a substantial lead going into the second war. Now, to give you guys a bit of a background of what's going on here for anyone who might not know what's going on, essentially, this is a best-of-2 format, meaning that we're not only going to see one war, but we're going to see two. And we're going to take the overall scores from both of those wars, add them together, and then we're going to decide the winner from there. Do NU have professional base builders? Do you know? I'm not aware of what kind of base builders they're using, whether it's like, you know, they're paid base builders or they're actually specific to the clan. But I wouldn't be surprised. Do NU have professional base builders? Do you know? I'm not sure. I already read that. I don't know why I said it again. We got Vinquez over on Trovo. We've got JFleck over on YouTube. Probably one of my favorite YouTubers. You should see his quantum theory video. Very insightful scientist. He's changing the game, guys. Changing the game. Let's see what we got here. We got a bit of a Queen Charge hybrid coming in from Lee. Is it Lee or Lei? I don't know. We'll find out as we go forward. But Queen's going to step up here for this multi-target Inferno. She's going to take it down. No problems here. Now, is he planning on jumping the Queen? No, he's not. Straight up Queen Charge hybrid. We'll probably see this hybrid go into the Town Hall to force that Queen up towards the Eagle. We're going to see a freeze come in on that Queen there. I think we had a Headhunter for her. But the Headhunter might have gone down a bit early. Now this Queen is going to burn a second rage here because of the scatter shot. There's a super wall break to move her forward. Very interesting play there. See, these are the kind of plans that I can't plan. I can't plan this kind of stuff. No way. Now let's see what we've got. Lava Hound is going to go down because of the poison spell. And we are going to see the hybrid actually dive through into the Town Hall. A bit interesting there, even though the Queen... no, actually the Queen can't step up for the Town Hall. Bit interesting. I don't know why you would force the Queen downwards with the super wall break if you're forcing the hybrid into the Town Hall. Is he trying to go for a healer switch? He could possibly be looking for the healer switch. Now let's see. Queen's taken a lot of damage, which means that the healers will not switch to the hybrid. He's going to freeze that single target Inferno. That's going to force the Queen to the left side and up a little bit more. There's the rage spell to keep the Queen moving. We're going to see the Warden ability popped at a perfect time, saving every single one of the Hog Riders. That was incredibly close there. But thankfully they will survive through that Town Hall blast and those giant bombs. Now the Queen is going to beat a wall. We've got the hybrid diving through here. This is looking really, really solid. Moving through. The Queen is still alive. Doesn't have her ability, but has all of those healers on her. And there's not a whole lot of point defense to really take her down. Now we do have a Tesla farm at the 12 o'clock side, which is going to be a bit of a problem going through the back end of the base. But look at all the miners and hogs left alive at the left side here. Queen is going to step up. She's going to take down buildings if time permits. This is going to be a third triple from the Nepal United side, and realistically, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. I'm being asked to say something, and simply for the sake of my own image, I am not going to say it, Mr. Vink, simply because I got to be careful with what I say, because if I don't know what it is, and I say it, I could be in trouble. I have no idea what you're talking about, but you're talking about Croatian something. I don't know how to pronounce that, but wait, I think I've actually had that before. Because I've been to Croatia. Yeah, wait, isn't that like a... It's like a pastry, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it's... I'd have to agree. It is pretty tasty. And we've got Vink casting the stay safe. Thank you so much for that. And sure enough, Nepal United ending the war with a triple. 13-10. Blowing my expectations out of the water. I was just completely wrong with my prediction. And that's going to be the War 1 win for Nepal United. And putting them at 13 stars and above in the percentage, 95.6%. That's insane. So let me go ahead and jot down these scores. 95.60%, 13 stars, and then we've got MNG Esports at 10 stars, 84.60%. So Nepal United not messing about. They're ready to go. We got Luciano in the chat. How you doing? Thank you so much for the sub or the follow. Yeah, the follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Please say that you can Google it. I can't pronounce it. I'm not gonna try, but hey, I appreciate you for sharing. Okay, now it's time to do some Legends hits. Let me go ahead and switch accounts here, real quick, and we'll do some Legends hits as they get ready for the second war. Now, give me 1 second here. I'm just going to go ahead and try and switch some accounts here, get things moving so we can do some Legends hits in between the wars happening. Because realistically, we're gonna have about another 30 minutes before the next war kicks off, so we can fill the space with some Legends hits. I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem. All right, let's go knock this timer off here. We don't need it. Okay, and we are good to go. And solid. So let's go ahead and jump over to some of the Legends hits. Let's go, guys. How's it going? You guys get to see yourself on the chat now. You kind of look like Jay Schlatt. I've been told that before. That's understandable. All right, but I've got some Zap Lalo trained up, and I'm ready to go. I started the day with a triple. I doubt that's going to happen again, but it's worth a shot. So, again, if my audio gets a bit quieter, I've just kind of moved the microphone out of the way so I can actually play. Because typically whenever I'm casting, I just focus on having the audio and just the screen. But when I'm actually playing, it's a different story. So let's see. I believe they're going to get into their second war in just a second. MNG Esports have already sent the second war, and they're going to get spinning in just a moment. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's do some attacks here. Let's try this out. Let's see if I'm any good at Zap Lalo here. All right. What are we rocking? Oh boy, this is a very yikes base for Zap Lalo. What do I want to do? Eagle and Clan Castle. That's an obvious one. Get those out of the way and create the donut. I could Sui one side, get the Town Hall and a scatter. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to start by zapping the Clan Castle and the Eagle. Don't ever put those next to each other. It's a terrible idea. Let's get a Archer. There. Here we go. Let's get the King and an Ice Golem. The Queen and a Headhunter. And the RCN as well. And the second Ice Golem. 3 lands there. 3 minions there. 4 wall breakers there. Oh my gosh! What a spring trap! I don't think I'm gonna get the Town Hall now, because my Queen's gonna go down, I think. Queen, just stay alive. Just stay alive, Queen. Stay alive. You can do it. She did it. Okay, there we go. So we will get the Town Hall out of the way. Can we get that second scatter? No. Of course not. Why would we get the second scatter? That would make no sense. Oh, we grabbed the tornado though. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay. Doop. Now let's take our time here. We got plenty of time. Let's go ahead and haste up. Because we are dealing with that that sweeper there. Which is no fun. Get the Stone Slammer in. How's the world champion not gone down? Can we please like deal with that? Okay, we're diving through. I'm just gonna be patient. What? World champ? How is the world champion still alive, guys? Come on, come on. Really? Really? You gonna do this? Yeah. Wait. How did the world champion stay alive? That's okay. So we're not gonna triple this now. Use a freeze. We have no cleanup, which is unfortunate. Use a second freeze. Yeah, we're not gonna 3-star that because the world champion stayed up there, but and we just don't have the cleanup. That's unfortunate, man. You get the mustache in a joke shop. What's up, Barmy? How you doing, man? Turns out I'm playing this this Sunday. I'll be playing in the Milky Bar. Do we still triple? No. The Teslas are gonna mess it up. That's a time fill. That's really unfortunate, man. I thought that was gonna triple, but the RC didn't go down. she stayed up. She's fearsome. So we're just gonna get the 80% 2-star. Yikes. Oh well, that's fine. We'll give it another shot. I might pop a boost and do some more Legends hits. Yeah. Not what I wanted, but you know we'll stick with it. There it is. 86%. Not terrible, but not great. We'll try another Zap Lalo. Let's get that trained up again. And Flying Castle. And a boost. I mean, in low legends, you're really not going to take that hard of defenses. So just dirty gym everything. No one to dirty gym for me. You know how it is. Obviously. There's no person to help me out. Am I promoted? Okay, I am. So I can technically bring a count. Yeah, we have choice. Vicious can't. Mac no show again. Really? Don't tell me Mac did it again. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Mac, he's letting us down. Okay, let me bring my 12 over because no one's online. I'm not going to bug people. Unless someone is hopping online to specifically to give me troops. Which if you are, please let me know in the chat so I don't have to bring my 12. Is someone here? Ah, you're here. You going to give me troops? That's fine. I'm just going to... What clan am I in? I don't even know. Yeah, to play as he missed the spin. Dang, dude. There we go. Alright. Now we got some troops. You just gotta wait for the heroes to wake up. Do some builder base. Why not? Just a bit of builder base. Gotta do some spring cleaning. Goodness. This place is a mess. While streaming? Okay, that's mad. Bruh. I can't believe that. I mean, I guess real life happened, but still, that's rough. I've been practicing on my Town Hall 11. I've got a max queen. King is at 48. We're moving through. Thankfully, so we're making moves. We're making moves. Just to give you guys an update on the second war, right now we've got about. Let me just spam this on the board. We've got about 30 minutes until the next war. It's got about 10 minutes left in prep, and then 20 minutes before we see the next live hit go in. And don't worry, we're still covering the war. It's still live. They're moving through with the second war. If you want to see the results from the first war, I can put those on the screen for you right now. There's those. It's completely not updated though for some reason. Hold on. Let me just double check that. There's that and there's that. Oh, I see. It's gonna spend the next war, right? So yes, never mind. We can't see the stats from the last war because the next war has spun. Now I believe you guys are gonna see all the attacks go away. They're gonna disappear because we gotta refresh here. There we go. Good man. You can stream and I will play if you want. I mean, honestly, I'm down for whatever. I can do either. I'm not gonna be busy on Sunday. I should be free. So. do a couple more of these. I'm just kind of like spamming and just hoping I win. There's no real strategy to this. Just kind of just throw it on the board. Get it moving. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But yeah, just keeping up with the war right now. So realistically, the result from last the result from last war was a 95.6% overall destruction, 13 stars for Nepal United, and an 84.6 10 stars from MNG Esports, which means that Nepal United realistically can run away with this easily. All they have to do is just go through and get 2 stars and, you know, get 3 defenses and they'll win. Have you tried Among Us? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been playing a lot of Among Us with a group of people. It's been fun. It's been fun. So for sure. My call. Okay, I'd rather play. I'll play. Or do I stream? Or do I actually stream it? Oh, I don't know. No, I'll play. I'll play. Because I'm just thinking. See, because here's the thing: if I stream it, I'm gonna want to be involved in the voice chat, and I know how you guys are in the voice chat, and I don't know if I want to stream that. So I'll probably just play. All right, let me go ahead and switch back over to the normal stream. Yeah, we'll be set. Did we win? No. We'll keep losing. You should have seen yesterday, Barmy. It was a heartbreak. King Jeffrey got knocked out of the CWL Esports qualifiers. We knocked out War Hunters. We beat them, I think, was it 11-9? I can't even remember. I don't even know. Hold on. Let me check. But yeah, we beat War Hunters. They had a really unfortunate war, and then sure enough, the next war, we had probably about the same exact kind of war. It was pretty terrible. You saying Milky Bar kids are savages? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There is no question about that. We got some savage people in that clan, and in that group. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the war. I can't remember what we won by. I think it was 11-9, but I could be completely wrong. No, it was 12-9. Never mind. We had 2 triples. So, and then we lost to SMB Time Fail 10-11. It was pretty terrible. So it's unfortunate, but it happens. Got about 5 minutes left on the prep. We just keep losing, man. I've lost what? How many in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in a row. That's cool. That's fine. Are we good to go? No, 2 minutes. Builder base. I know. Builder base. It's boring, but I'm just gonna keep farming it. Just gonna keep going. It's not anything crazy. We're gonna do some Legends hits once I have the stuff. First Zablalo hit didn't go well. Could have easily tripled the base, but the RC just didn't die. It was insane. Milky Bar chat is 18 and up. Oh yeah, for sure. There's no doubt about that. And in order to maintain my quote unquote family friendly tag, I will play. So yeah, it's all good. It's either I stream the war and don't go in voice, or I play and I just chill in voice, and I'd rather do that. Look at this. Come on. Go, minions, go. That's got to be a win. Surely this is a dub. There's no doubt in my mind. I mean, we're not going to 3-star, but surely that's a dub, right? Yeah. Yeah, actually, you know, to be honest, you can be family friendly sometimes. But then the times that you're not family friendly, it's just rough. So, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. We'll just say it's fun. Oh, should I use my wall rings on the builder base? Make everybody angry? No, I won't do that. I wouldn't do that. Don't worry. I'm stocking up my medals, man. I'm ready to go. I've got like 500 medals. I've got all the hammers. I'm about ready to just buy statues at this point, if we don't get an update soon. Heroes are waking up. About ready to go. I've kind of got a system in place. In Legends, champ statue easily. Honestly, I would go for that. I'm thinking about not using my medals at all and just getting the statues. But at the same time, you look at the value that you can get for some of the things. It's just like, just use it for the actual buildings. If I go family friendly, they call me a sellout. That's, you know, that's fair. You do get a lot of shade for going family friendly. Halloween update, yeah. I see, but the problem is I don't know if the Halloween update is gonna have anything new, like level wise. I think it's just gonna have like cosmetics. So I might have balance changes. Might have like new traps. We might see some more like small bombs for the witches, but that's about it. Alright, let's do another Zap Lalo raid, but I've got a system in place in Legends where when I have my Super Wall Breaker boosted, I do Queen Charge Lalo. If I don't, then I do Zap Lalo, and I just kind of alternate. I've heard rumors that there's something special coming up. Ooh, oh boy, oh boy. Guys, don't do this. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. Okay. So I think it's pretty obvious what I'm going to do here. I'm going to start by zapping this. Almost completely messed that up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do that. That. This and that. And then that there. No, not there. Not there, Ice Golem. Not there. I'm gonna have to freeze, am I? Yep. Okay. That's so awkward that that corner is still alive. Tesla farm? Okay. Okay, that's gonna be a really awkward corner to deal with later, but now surely the World Champion's gonna go down here. Right? That was a wasted warden ability. I didn't need to do that. Oh, maybe I did. Let's do some of that. Yeah, that little corner section down there is going to be a problem. We'll get the town hall and we'll get the 2, but that dragon's going to go down. Take the scatter. Take the scatter, wall breakers. Take the scatter. Yeah, no, that's not going to triple. RIP. It's time anyway. I don't have any time. That little corner, I'm telling you, it's going to mess up the whole raid, dude. I'm not going to triple it because that stupid corner down there. Come on. Please. Please. After this, you might be streaming Sunday. Yeah, honestly. Garbage. Garbage attack. Is that going to be my second time fail today? Yeah. RIP. No, I don't think there's 3s. I don't have enough time. There's 2 storages left alive. Yeah. They're all my cleanup troops. Nope. Ah, oh well. It happens. Yeah, to be honest, that corner down there did not help me out at all. Probably should have sent the World Champion down there. Yeah, that's a very unfortunate bomb there. Dang, dude. I mean, it doesn't get closer than that, though. Just shrug it off. Move on. Alright, let's go and quest for some more troops. That's just my luck in Legends today. It's just not my day. It's not my day. I'm hoping I can find like a good base to Sui, because right now, I mean, that Sui really wasn't great. I probably could have used the World Champion a bit better there. Like sending in the World Champion with the actual Sui to take down that quadrant might have been a better option. Just to kind of make the base more sectioned off. Because I had to backtrack for that corner and that kind of messed things up. Because typically I'll use that World Champion with my Sui. I'm out of gems? What? Okay. Shoot, I don't know what to get rid of. We'll do that. There we go. We're gonna 0-star. We're gonna 0-star on the builder base. Look at that. You got a 240 because your last connect was a disconnect? No! Oh, that's so terrible. Dang. That's rough. Okay. Now, we're still... I'm still keeping an eye on the war. Don't worry. We haven't forgot about it. It's got about 15 minutes left until the war action kicks off again. Let me just... let me double check. Make sure I'm not lying to you. Right now, it is, yeah, it's got about 15 minutes before it kicks off. And don't worry, we will jump over to it. There is plans to still cover the war. And I'll kind of remind everyone what we're doing. But dang, man, it's just not been a solid day. I did get a defense though. 3-star, time fail, and then 2 defenses. So I'll take it. I think the highest I got last season, what was the highest? Yeah. I got up to 5,700 last season. Right? Was it last season? No. Interesting. June. It was June. No, it was this season. I hit my all-time best this season, but then I like in the last week of the season I just gave up, and so I ended down in like 5,100. But I might give this season a try. I think I missed like all my attacks yesterday though. Yeah, I missed like all of them, and I still only went down 34 cups. I just personally, I just can't be asked to push up in Legends. It's a lot of work. The 8 attacks a day, I just don't have time. Well, it's not that I don't have time. I just don't want to make time. Just can't be asked. So, oh, mushroom. Just get rid of that. I'm slowly growing the whole obstacle thing that I got going on. We got the Christmas trees, we got the cakes, we got all the Halloween stuff. I'm waiting for the next one. It's gonna go right there. We got all the stuff. We got the special buildings from the special packs. Keep an eye on those. These packs really, this one's worth it, but I don't want to spend $10 for that kind of stuff. I would for like hero books, but not for those. Because you can still play with a troop if it's upgrading. You can still play with a defense if it's upgrading. So it's not the end of the world. With a hero, no. Hero though, you need the hero. Otherwise, it's just not gonna happen for you. So you can probably sneak in about probably one more legend hit, and then we'll jump over to. We'll jump back over to the war. Okay. I just smacked my mic again. But yeah, I found that the 2 Ice Golem Suis for the Zap Lalo and just dropping a Hound has been really successful for me, because I'm able to get a lot more with the Sui rather than having to Lalo it, because, with the Zaps, you're already using 8 spell slots for your Zaps, which leaves you with 1 Rage, 2 Freeze, and a Haste for your Lalo. And if you use the Rage for your Sui, then, or like a Freeze, then you're pretty much left with no spells. So the more the base you can take down with your Sui, the better. Because typically, you're not going to have a whole lot of spells to get through, say, a bunch of splash damage. As long as you're grabbing at least a little bit of the base out of the way, then you're good. I've found that in the event that I have to deal with a clan castle, I just don't even bother luring it. Because if it's something like, a Hound or Witches or Headhunters, then typically the Lalo can deal with it, because the Hound will pop and then the pups will kind of just handle it. Plus, I can just freeze it. So we got Tamaya over on YouTube. Is that how you're saying it? I'm probably butchering that incredibly, but how you doing over on YouTube? Welcome to the stream. We are covering a war. don't worry. But right now we just are, we're currently in prep day for the second war. This is a best of 2 format, so yeah. It's, we've got about 13 minutes left. So we'll do 1 or 2 more Legends hits, and then we'll jump over to that war. Where am I from? I'm from the good old state of US of A. Down in, well, I say state. Country of US of A, state of Tejas, Texas for the non-Americans. I try and like keep the American flag back there. It's there. It's not super visible, but it's there. So my other flag that I won't name is also kind of peering through. I just noticed that now. If you know what that flag is, then you know. If you don't, then you're good. Can you come join my clan? If you want to join my clan, here is all the information to do that. You can join the Discord and then apply through there. We're just about to have CWL though, so we might not be looking to accept members just yet. But that's the best way to join. Just look into going through the Discord and going through our application process. We're good to go. Let's get ourselves another Zap Lalo in. Okay, bit of an interesting base. Not a huge fan of it. We are rocking the foreground expos, so not the end of the world. This one's going to be significantly harder to triple, though. I'm going to grab a scatter and reclaim castle there. Now let's get the world champion in with this ice golem. There we go. And we'll get 3 minions down there. Once the minions deal with these buildings. King, ice golem. Headhunter. Queen should go in because she's going to take down that elixir collector and then... yeah, here we go. Don't go for the elixir storage, Queen. Damn. Okay, so she's not going to go for that eagle. Shoot. That's not good. Oh, will she? Oh, she does. Never mind. Maybe we are looking okay. Okay, but I didn't get any of the enemy heroes. So that's not great. Unless I can somehow pick it up. I didn't get a multi either. Ooh, this isn't good. What can I do here? Let's get them moving at least. And then... early warden there to just get rid of the RC. We've got the blimps going for the town hall. We are going to freeze the town hall and the scatter, as well as the no. Don't go for the town hall. Bruh. Every single one of my loons is going for the town hall. I'm gonna have to rage. I'm gonna have to freeze. Not what I wanted. I wanted them to go around, but they all just went for the town hall. I thought the blimp would get there a bit faster, but that sweeper messed things up a lot. Yeah, that's not it. What's up, Willwood? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Yeah, no, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. We'll rack up the percentage, but I'm not gonna get far. That Sui did not do much. It really didn't. Alright. This one's going to have about 82. Not terrible, but then again, not great. You get that Dark Elixir drill? No. RIP! That ain't it, Chief. That's fine. We're good, though. We're good. Let's go ahead and get this training up again. And we've got about 10 minutes left for... Yeah, we got 10 minutes left for our army, so we are actually going to just go ahead and switch right back over to the beginning of the war. For those of you who don't know, we are technically or currently spectating and streaming the Nepal United versus MNG Esports WCL Champions Division War. We just had a bit of an intermission between both of the wars. It's about a 30-minute time frame between both because we got 15 minutes of prep and then 20 minutes of planning. But now we're going to jump straight back in to the war scene. Oh, that is the complete wrong overlay. There we go, and we're set. Sorry about that. And here we go. Now we've got this all set up and ready to go. Just double check a few things real quick. There we go. Now let's focus up on this war here. So to give you guys a bit of a background of what's happening, realistically, right now Nepal United are crazy in the lead. The previous score, the score of the previous war, I'm actually going to put some, no, actually never mind. It's probably just going to clutter the overlay. Tamaya, I'm going to go ahead and time you out just because you're spamming. Feel free to come back whenever you stop spamming, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't spam. Just, okay, so in the previous war, Nepal United came through with 3 triples, 13 stars, 95.6% overall destruction. Now, MNG Esports coming through with a significantly lower score. They had 84.6% with only 10 stars. So realistically, if MNG Esports' first 2 hits are not triples, no, actually, that's not true. If MNG's first 3 hits are not triples, they lose the war by default because they will be behind on triples. If Nepal United triples once going into this next one, then, well, you know what? Right now, there's too many scenarios at the moment to fully decide the winner. But again, just right now, Nepal United have a huge, huge advantage going into this this next war. Because again, they're up by three triples. Was a OP war last war, for sure. All right. Is this a best of something? I had to step away. This is a best of 2. So essentially, we had the first war go down. Nepal United ending 95.6, 13 stars. MNG Esports ending 84.6, 10 stars. So Nepal United ahead by 3 triples at the moment. And now basically the score of this war is going to get added to the first war, and then we decide the winner from that. From the quarterfinals onward, this is the format, and the finals might be best of 3, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. I'd have to double check with the admins. I think Helga's still in the chat. Maybe. Helga, if you're still here, do you mind clarifying for me? Just to make sure I'm not spitting out false facts and false information. All right. Okay. Oh, I was talking about the, what's the format for the final? Is it still a best of 2, or is it like a best of 3? Finals are best of 3. Okay. So is it best of 3, like win 2 wars and then you're done, or is it best of 3, all the wars are added together and then all the wars are added together at the end? I think it would be, you know, winner of the 2 wars. Make the most sense, at least. Oh, total, really? Wow. So best of 3 total total score. That's very interesting. That's going to be a very, very long final. We will be playing 3 wars. I'm going to hopefully try and stream that. depending on who the two teams are. We'll see. But again, that's going to be a very, very long final. So I've got a feeling we may do something a bit different. We may take intermission breaks in between each of the wars. I've thought about doing that, like kind of like an intermission break in between each of them, play ad breaks or whatever. Well, I can't do ad breaks because I'm not partnered, but you know, I think it'd be cool. All right, we are just about 2 minutes away from the first hit, and if I'm not mistaken, Nepal United will be attacking first. They are considered the away clan in this in this war. MNG Esports were the away clan in the last war. I believe so. Arjun, you are Indian. That's cool. It's cool. We have a lot of Indian players in King Jeffrey. They're all very, very nice people. All right. Now, realistically, I don't have to wait till the 40-minute mark, but most times they just attack spot on. At least both of these clans, from what I've seen. Now, right now, my prediction of this being a close matchup, as well as MNG Esports coming in with the win, has been completely shot down, completely destroyed. So unless they do something baller here, it's going to be tough luck for them. Do I love India? I can't say I love India because I haven't been there, but I think it's a nice place. I think it could be really cool. I might visit there one day, maybe. I'm personally a big fan of America, where I'm from. Favorite country, probably, by far. At least I'm pretty sure Nepal United's attacking first, but regardless, they're going to have that worked out by the rep, so hopefully we don't have two attacks going in at the same time. That would be a bit unfortunate. Then again, actually, they might be the home team this time, even though MNG Esports sent the challenge again. It is best place. I'll take your word for it. Sounds pretty cool. So the winner of this matchup, just to put into perspective where they'll sit in the league, based upon the bracket, they will be in the semifinals, and they're going to be going up against either Panta Pirates, NL War Champion, or the Uman Manda, which is three very, very good clans. So it'll be a very exciting war. Now we're going to see Nepal United attacking first here. We've got a bit of a Queen Charge hybrid. Going to be diving into this multi-target Inferno. We're going to see that wall break go in, and it is going to break open this layer of walls. Now, I've been told by somebody in King Jeffrey that in order for a wall breaker to target a wall section that is open like this, there has to be 15 walls connected together. And sure enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There is 15, which means that the wall breaker will target the wall. So now the Queen is going to break through, and she is going to get that multi-target Inferno out of the way before it burns through her healers too much. Although they have gotten, a couple of them have gotten into the red, which definitely isn't ideal, because now if they run into a red bomb, it's game over for them. Queen is going to be diving through here. She is going to take down the scatter shot eventually. As she dives in, she's going to go from the air defense to the bomb tower and then to that scatter shot, unless she goes up. No, she doesn't. She goes back. Okay, cool. She's going to go get that enemy Queen down as well. So some good value from her. We're going to freeze that enemy Queen just to make sure that it doesn't do too much damage to his Queen here. And now we're going to see the Siege Barracks come in from the 9 o'clock side. Kings coming in from the 8 o'clock side. And we're going to see that hybrid get forced directly in to this 10 o'clock side here. Now, will we rage the Queen again to keep her moving, or will we just opt in to use her ability? We're going to burn her ability there. And I would argue he needs to rage her here again to just take down this Hound and keep it away from the hybrid. But again, being focused on the hybrid and the Queen charge is a bit difficult. So it's a bit rough. Let's see what he can do here. He's going to pop the warning ability with those miners diving through. They're going to take down that town hall with absolutely no issues here. They're going to dive straight under, keeping them all alive away from that that Giga Blast there. Things are moving through. Going to freeze that back in Scattershot. Queen is still alive, but she's lost a couple of her healers. Hog Riders are taking their sweet time to join up with the miners here, which means that they're going to take a bit of extra damage from this Scattershot here. But now the Hog Riders will step forward and tank for that Royal Champion. And now the Queen is going to step up and take down the Eagle. Don't tell me that Nepal United are going to kick this off with a triple. I don't want to call it early, especially with the time that he's got left, but it is looking super close here, especially with not having a whole lot of point defense left. World Champion ability is still in hand. This is going to triple. 39 seconds left on the board. There's hardly any defense left. He left the Eagle up at the back end, and it's going to be a 3. Typically, you don't want to do that with a hybrid, but sure enough, T from Nepal United is going to get it done for him. What a fantastic start to the war, and that's going to put them another triple ahead of MNG Esports, which means that MNG Esports, in order to win, they realistically need to hit 4 triples in this war, which is rough. That is tough to try and do. So, and here's the thing. If Nepal United triple again, they need to perfect war. Oh, but if Nepal United triple again, they win. Because MNG Esports lost on percentage. So, yeah, no. If Nepal United triple one more time, the war's over. That's it. They move on. Dang. They're that far ahead right now. So, hopefully that doesn't discourage the MNG Esports guys too much here. I'm not looking to make any calls in the moment, Arjen. It's probably not a good idea. I've had my number get leaked before, and it's not fun. So, you can keep that to yourself, though. All right, now it's MNG Esports' time to respond, and realistically, they know, look, guys, we got to hit some triples, because you gotta admit they're a bit behind. Now, something could happen with Nepal United. They could 1-star, they could disconnect, all this stuff. They would still be in the lead. So MNG Esports are going to be looking for a miracle going into this final war here. Now it is their time to attack. So now it would be the comeback of the century if MNG Esports came through and got this one done. But so far it's not looking good. And there we go. Hawk is coming through here. And now let's see what he can get done here. It's going to be coming in with the with the Lalo, the Queen Charge Lalo. And he's got that singular zap spell and the Quake because he wants to send the World Champion in to take down this single target Inferno. That's some really good value here from the RC. Going to grab the sweeper as well, taking that down. We got the Jolly King coming in to help a bit with some funneling. And now that should force the Queen into the scattershot compartment. And eventually, I'm guessing towards that Eagle. Now, we do have a jump spell for that Queen, so it is possible that he's trying to force her to the Town Hall. But let's go ahead and figure out what he's trying to do. He has not dropped the healers yet, and I think he's just waiting for that King to go down before he makes that decision. Because right now, the healers are going to switch over to the King, which is not what he wants. The Headhunters are on the Queen, which means that he's going to have to burn the Rage early. Thankfully, the healers do switch to the Queen. A bit of luck there from the healers there, targeting the Queen and not going for the King there because the Headhunters got a couple of shots on the Queen. So things getting a bit lucky for the MNG side, definitely what they need, and that's going to jump the Queen straight in towards this enemy Queen as well as the Eagle. So not trying to get the Town Hall out of the way with this Queen. She's going to be taking too much damage, has to freeze here. That's a good call. Now we've got the Lalo starting from this top side here to kind of move through and take down that Eagle early. Queen is going to step up. She is going to take down the enemy Queen and the Warden here, and the Queen can actually reach the Town Hall from this compartment here. So this could be a OP plan in motion if things go correctly for him. Hasn't burned the Queen ability and is out of rage spell, so is really hoping that this Queen goes south rather than up, and she goes up. Is she going to jump back inside? The Tornado Trap, it's doing work. Can this jump spell last long enough, or is it going to expire? Oh, it's risky. Queen, go down. There we go. She finally takes the jump spell down, which means that she is going to go for that Town Hall. We do have a free spell and the Queen ability. We have the Warden ability as well. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Could he be run out of time on this raid? That is also an option. He's saving that Warden ability for when they engage the Town Hall, and sure enough, there we go. Red Bomb is going to burn through them. Warden ability is perfectly timed. There's the Slammer coming in from the 6 o'clock side. Queen will deal with the Town Hall before the Loons get there. Slammer's going to take down the Archer Tower. Everything's diving through. 51 seconds. He's got to get through that multi-target Inferno, but with a full health Slammer, I think he's going to get this one done, and he's going to keep MNG Esports in the war with a 3-star. Beautiful Queen Charge Lalo. Really stepping up for his clan here. That's what they needed. They really needed that. to stay forward. Now, I say it's a 3-star, but does he have the time to get this one done? Yeah, he's got time. I don't know what I'm talking about. I won't link your number if you stop sending it. Bless you, sir. Bless you. There we go. That's going to be the 3-star for MNG Esports. Well done. That was a solid hit there. Very, very nice plan. Arjun, you're kind of just being annoying. I'm just going to time you out again. Indian Gaming, I'm not going to be sending any, or I'm not going to be doing any inviting or any, any base reviews this stream. I'm just focused on this war because now, just like that, MNG Esports have been like, look, guys, we're not out yet. We're not out. It's back. We're back to what we had before. But again, all Nepal United need to do is triple this hit, and they win. So, someone didn't bless you. I won't say who, but people would disagree. Some people would disagree. All right. Oh, the pad's running out of battery. That's not good. Let me see if it dies on me, man. It's gonna be disappointing. Because this branch of iPad has been known to not have great batteries. So give me 1 second. Let me double check something really quick. Player? No, not a player. Not a player. Surprisingly, no. There we go. I don't know if we could call this an amazing comeback so much as a disastrous throw. You might be right, Tree Man. You might be right. All right, let's see if Ryan can wrap this war up for us. Can he do it? He's coming in with the Zap Lalo. Only 5 Zap spells, so looking to get rid of a scatter shot, possibly the Eagle. Oh no, he's getting the Town Hall. Oh, okay. I got scared. I was like, wait, why the Clan Castle not go down? But he's good. Now, he also weakened that Inferno Tower, which means that he's probably looking to use that World Champion ability to take it down. And there it is. Seeking Shield going to dive through and take it down. Very solid plan to start off here. King and Queen going to Sui for this Town Hall. We're going to see that Lalo come in from probably this 10 o'clock side, or 9 o'clock side, rather. Couple of sneaky goblins coming in to funnel these buildings out of the way. And World Champion somehow still alive. She's finally going to go down. And that King is going to go inside here. And the Giant is still alive, which was tanking for the World Champion. And sure enough, it's going to tank for that scatter shot as well. Queen should deal with the Town Hall, and she'll get a scatter shot as well. I don't want to call it early, but for sure, this is going to be a very, very solid Sui to start off this Lalo. Catch you later, Barm. I'll see you on Sunday for the war. Should be a good one. There we go. Queen is going to get through that scatter shot, and here comes the Slammer from the top side to deal with the other scatter shot. And Lalo's going to come in from the same side as well. Now, typically with the Lalo, if you're going to use a Slammer, you don't want to be sending that Slammer into an air defense, which sure enough, he's not doing here. It's taken a bit of damage from that scatter shot, but is he trying to get the Slammer to the Queen here? I would not be surprised. No, he's not. He's got a Lava Hound in there. So it's not meant to go for the Queen. But now we've got 2 Lava Hounds. The Queen is still alive. Do we have Headhunters to deal with the Queen? We might. We've popped the Warden ability. I don't think we have any Headhunters. The Tornado Trap is going to come in clutch here for the raid. There's no Headhunters. Where are the Headhunters? Oh, there we go. There's 2 of them going for the Queen. Can they get this Queen out of the way? And they do. Now we have 1 freeze spell and we have 1 haste. We're going to have to freeze the Eagle again. We missed the freeze on the Eagle, but there's the haste spell to get those loons moving through. Does he still have a chance here with a back-end air defense? I don't think this one goes through. It's close, but it is going to be a fail. That Tornado Trap in the core definitely slowing things down for sure. Not the most ideal hit, but it is still going to be a solid % hit for Nepal United. Which again, I mean, we got to talk about their 3-triple lead at the moment from the previous war. They're doing pretty solid at the moment. He lost his Warden super early. Yeah, those I can't tell if it was the Headhunters on defense that killed his Warden, but yeah, he definitely lost him early. And this one is going to end at about an 89%, possibly a 90% 2-star, which again is not bad. It's not a bad hit, especially when you're 3 triples ahead. So you're definitely securing the percentage game from by doing this. But you know, again, Nepal United, they just need to hit themselves 2 stars realistically and not see any 3 stars from the MNG Esports side, and they'll be set. Now, why is the... Okay, that updated, but this didn't. Oh, there we go. Now it's going to update. Cool. Sounds good. And let's see what. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, now MNG Esports need to come through and they need to hit a triple. It needs to happen. All right, let's see what we got going. We've got a hybrid coming in from Vigith. Now, I don't believe if he doesn't triple here, they lose. Technically not, but it's going to hurt a lot. So they need to triple again. Let's see what we've got. The Queen is going to step up here for this Eagle, it seems. Now, if there are 15 walls here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 walls in that gap, which means that a wall breaker will not target it. And that's to try and deceive the attacker into trying to wall break there. There's the Rage Bell down on the Blimp there. The Blimp is going to step up and take down the single target Inferno, as well as that Eagle, which is going to be some really nice value from the Blimp there. Is he going to get the Eagle? He does. Has to burn the Queen ability early because of the Headhunters. Not the end of the world, but definitely not what he was looking to do. Now, will he have to burn a Rage early as well? That is an excellent question. I don't think he's going to have to. He might send in one of those archers to help deal with the pups, but realistically, he should be okay. He's going to send in both archers. That's understandable, to be honest. You speed up your Queen just a little bit here. He is going to have to burn a Rage early, though, going into the scatter shot here, because he's going to take a lot of damage from that core compartment. Now, he has a second wall break. Is he looking to break open this wall where the Queen is, or is he just trying to walk around it? Baby Dragon will come in from this right side here. He's going to funnel in a couple of buildings. He is going to freeze the scatter shot and the Queen. There's the second super wall break. Going to go in for that multi-target Inferno. It breaks early because of the spring trap. Oh no. The Queen is not going to get into that compartment there and deal with that Expo. Now, does that prevent this from being a 3-star? I don't think so. Realistically, the Queen just would have stepped up and taken down the inner layer of defenses here, keeping the hybrid a little bit tighter. But I don't think it ends the raid for him here, because he does have a chance of those healers transitioning to the hybrid. Now, King is going to set a very solid funnel here for the hybrid moving through, and the Queen's still going to step up here and deal with the hybrid a little bit early. He's probably going to early heal. There's the early heal. Not going to freeze the Town Hall. Okay, he freezes anyways. Not the best judgment call there. He didn't really need that freeze. He could have waited a little bit longer. He is going to burn that warning ability once the hybrid engages the Town Hall here. But now we've got the situation which the Queen is dealing with a wall rather than joining up with the main force, which means that she's not going to do a whole lot of help going into the back end of the base. We still have the World Champion ability. There is a multi-target Inferno left alive, however. The Tornado Trap has spun. Now the Queen's going to beat another wall here, and it's not a productive wall either. It's definitely not the worst wall, but she could have hit a better wall for sure. Hybrid is still moving through. They are going to get that multi-target Inferno down. 28 seconds left on the board. Everything's moving through. World Champion ability still in hand. Miners are doing some nice work. 20 seconds. This one could be a time fail if he's not careful. He does have the World Champion ability. He needs to pop that now to deal with those defenses and get that Hog Rider on the cleanup. It doesn't happen. 14 seconds. He's got that storage left alive. I think he's just barely going to get this one here. 8 seconds. Storage goes down. Elixir Collector alive. He is going to get the triple and keep MNG Esports alive in this war. What an attack. It's close. It came down to the wire, but he got it done for the 3-star. And now so far, MNG Esports coming through 2 for 2 in the second war. And this is the MNG Esports that I'm familiar with and what I've seen. And this is why I said that they would win the series. But sure enough, Nepal United coming through with some OP hits as well. I think they really just didn't get that good start that they wanted from that first war. But again, they still got a chance here to come through with this win. The previous war's score was 13-10. Nepal United with 95.6. MNG Esports with 84.6, which means that if MNG Esports triples one more time, the war is over. And not MNG Esports. If Nepal United triple one more time, MNG Esports is out of the tournament. It's close. Let's see if Sang can come through and get this one done for the Nepal United guys. We've got a Zap Witches coming through for this one. Now, this strategy so far is 2 for 2 from, or sorry, 1 for 2 with the 1 triple coming in from the Nepal United guys. Let's see if they can triple again with this strat. Now we're gonna see the Warden Walk come in from this bottom side. The Zaps are gonna come in on this scatter shot here to clear it out of the way. And now we've got 2 jump spells and a rage for the witches that will probably dive into the single target Inferno if I'm not mistaken. There's the Ice Golem to try and get this ward moving over. There's a spam of witches. Here's the king with the siege barracks over on the left side there. As the main force moves through, they will utilize the gaps in the walls and head in towards the center of the base. Now, he might drop this jump spell over this elixir storage and the expo, so that way the witches that go through this wall and this wall can both utilize it. And sure enough, that's exactly what he does here. That's going to allow these two witches access to the core of the base from inside this compartment. Everything is moving in nicely, exactly how he wants here. Going to burn this early rage here and might even early warden to allow those skeletons to push through and take down the town hall. He's going to be patient with it, which is probably a good call. There's the warden ability, can keep everything moving, and he's affected so many skeletons with that warden ability that they're going to get through this town hall in absolutely no time here. There's the second jump spell coming in at the back end of this base. Now, the king is going to go down to that single target inferno at the back end of the base. Troops are still moving through. He has the Royal Champion, which we might see come in from this 9 o'clock side. Even though it's into a single, he's probably going to wait until his witches get up there to try and make the funnel tight. Might even send the Royal Champion from the right side. I think he's really just trying to be a bit flexible with where he drops her. His troops are moving through, but again, the witches are going to start getting a little bit slow, diving into the back end of the base. There is no way for them to get this eagle. There's the Royal Champion from this bottom side. We got a baby dragon coming in a little bit early there. It's going to take some damage from those Teslas. Now, can his witches get through the rest of the space here? It's going to be really, really close. I think he's lost most of his witches. Hang on a second. The witches are gone, or sorry. The witches are gone from this raid, which means that I don't think this one's going to go through. The healers are transitioned onto the warden, which means that this queen is going to go down here if he's not careful. Queen's on barely any health. She's going to be at a wall. Hang on a second. That queen is about to be clutch here in a minute. And sure enough, she's going to get healed up. Now, 35 seconds left on the board. I don't think she has enough time to get through this one, especially with this storage being at pretty much full health with only one archer on it. So this could result in a time fail. But again, I think this will completely eliminate MNG Esports' percentage game. They're not going to be able to win this war on percent. So yeah, no poison for this one to deal with the clan castle. Opted in to bring the extra freeze. Is that the best decision? Maybe. It's hard to say, really. But this one is going to end pretty close here. 83%, 2-star. Not a whole lot of defenses left alive. Really just the outside defenses. And now that is going to be a defense. Well done. Can MNG Esports go 3 for 3 in this war? So far, they've been on fire. So if they can get this in, then they'll be solid. Who's tripled so far for MNG? We've had Hawk and Vigith for MNG triple so far. Yeah, realistically, MNG triple need to get at least 4 triples this war. No, wait. Oh my gosh. MNG Esports need to hit a perfect war to win. Because of that triple from Nepal United, they need the perfect war to win overall. That's quite an ambitious goal to win this tournament. And let's see if they can do it. Start with that Yeti. Moving in here. At the top side. Queen's moving in at the bottom. Got a Queen Charge Hybrid. There's not enough walls here. I think this is 14 walls, so he's not going to be able to wall break. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 walls there. And again, that's really just to try and bait the wall break. It's like, oh, I can hit this wall break. No, you can't. It's only 13 walls. Got a bit of a interesting CC coming out. He's going to delay the poison just a little bit there, trying to make sure that he can catch those ice golems in it so it can kind of weaken them a little bit as the queen deals with them. Headhunters on defense in combination with the ice golem, definitely a big pain. So thankfully he does have that poison to be able to handle that. Loon is going to come through and actually take down this archer tower, which is a lot of help for this queen. That's going to help funnel her in a little bit better. Now, is he planning on this queen to deal with this town hall? Because if he is, the queen's going to be in a bit of an awkward position to go for this town hall. He might not be planning for the queen to get the town hall. I'm not sure. He's going to wall break that section there, so maybe he is planning on getting this queen into the town hall. She's going to deal with a couple of buildings, but she should dial back after she deals with this cannon, unless she goes for the Wiz Tower. She doesn't. She goes for the town hall. He's going to freeze, and he's going to freeze the warden and the queen. There's the siege barracks from the bottom side. Is he trying to force the hybrid into the town hall? He could be. He is. Hybrid's getting forced into the town hall here, and that could be trying to get that healer switch. Sure enough, it does. It gets it. I don't know if that's what he wanted. I don't think it is with the way he placed that rage spell there. This queen was meant to go up for that scatter. Yeah, that definitely was not part of the plan. The healers were supposed to stay on the queen, but they end up switching to the hybrid. So not a big fan of that plan so far. But, I mean, he's still moving through. Does have the eagle and the scatter shot on the back end, but he has the rage spell and the heal and the freeze. So if he plays his cards right here, he could get this triple, and he's going to have to use that heal spell early to keep things moving through the multi-target and that scatter shot. He's got a second multi-target to deal with, which is going to be a lot of damage for this hybrid. Does have the Royal Champion ability and that Warden giving everything that HP buff. Now he needs this Royal Champion realistically to move up. If she moves south, this one won't have a chance of tripling. There's the Royal Champion ability popping off there. She's going to dive up for that scatter shot there. She will take it down with help from the healer. She's staying alive. If she can stay alive, he's going to have to freeze the Teslas. Is she going to stay alive? She does not. Now we've got a stack of miners left alive. 32 seconds on the board. They don't have enough time. Already a minute time. Yeah, Will calling it early. And with that, there's no way for MNG Esports to win this series. What an unfortunate way to go out. You start this second war with 2 triples, and you still know it's not enough. Now, to be fair though, I gotta give him credit, because technically they're not out. If Nepal United 1-star, they're still in it. Realistically though, I think Nepal United no more risky triples. We're just going for 3s. So unless something insane happens, it's not going to happen for the MNG Esports side. I got to give credit to both sides here. They've put up a fantastic showing so far. I predicted that this war would end with MNG Esports hitting 4 or 5 triples and Nepal United hitting 3 or 4. Nepal United have hit that 4th triple. Now, will they blow my expectations out of the water and get themselves the 5th? We shall see. Technically, MNG Esports still could come through with 5 triples. No, they can't. Never mind. They can come through with 4, but not 5. They will so say, yeah, they're going to go for safe plays now. Do I know Summit 007? Yeah, I know Summit. He seems like a really nice guy. I haven't personally spoken to him, but I do know who he is. I am familiar with his work. I'm a fan of what he does. I think it's really cool. Now, can Nepal United come forward and get a triple to lock this win? Because, you know, realistically, the war isn't over till it's over. Anything could happen. There could be a disconnect. There could be a 1-star. So you never know. Realistically, right now, if we're looking at triples, MNG Esports have 2 triples, and Nepal United have 4. So their next 2 hits have to be a triple in order for them to win. Or Nepal United have to 1-star. So if they play safe and take really low percentage 2s, is there any chance? No. If they hit 2 stars for the rest of their hits, then there's no chance. So we will know the war result on the final hit from Nepal United. Or the hits from MNG Esports. We'll see as we go. We see the bit of a Sui Lalo coming in here. Straight Sui going in for Axe here. He's going to be bringing that jump for the King to get him access to that enemy queen as well as the scatter shot. Now, didn't get that Inferno Tower down with the World Champion, which means that he's actually not going to get the scatter shot with the queen. Oh, he might. Yeah, he is going to get the scatter shot with the queen. Never mind. Queen steps up, takes down the single target Inferno, and gets the scatter shot. Can she get the sweeper as well? She does not. And now we're going to see that Lalo going straight in towards the Eagle. And we do have a blimp for the Town Hall. Are we looking at bringing some sneaky goblins in that blimp, or are we looking at a straight dragon blimp? I wouldn't be surprised if it was a drag blimp. Scatter shot's going to do some mass damage to these loons. Needs to freeze that as soon as possible. Not freezing the scatter shot, losing a bunch of loons. You got 3 free spells. Finally going to use the first freeze. The blimp should come in for this Town Hall shortly. There's a couple of loons to test for the black mines. And sure enough, there's the blimp. Town Hall is activated, which means that we are probably going to see dragons out of there. No, we're going to see sneaky goblins and the hound, so a bit of a risky play that. But it's going to pay off for him here. He's going to get that, going to get the Town Hall out of the way, but we are going to see the lava hound get lured out there and go for, what is it going for? The skeletons. We saw a, was there a skelly spell? There was a skelly spell for the queen. Interesting play, or the Royal Champion rather. Now, can this one end in a 3-star? I don't think so. That's a very early freeze, and it misses the Wiz Tower. So, yeah, this one is not going to 3-star, but it was a very solid plan. I like it, as well as it is a fantastic safe 2-star for Nepal United, which realistically, that's really all they need going into their final hits. Okay, I'm going to ban you, good sir. /ban. I do not tolerate advertisements of purchasing, buying, following, or whatever. I don't want to purchase whatever you got to sell me. Just get out of my chat. Just not having it. Not dealing with it. Not today. But yeah, this one will end at about an 82% 2-star, which isn't bad. I mean, I got to hand it to him. It's pretty solid. Solid result. I say 82. It's probably 81. Yeah, it's 81. The lava pups are just going to overpower the other ones. RIP. I like the plans, though. You know, one thing that I can confidently say from this war is that both sides have had superb plans going into these wars. Okay, now it is MNG Esports' time to shine. Can they get themselves another triple? They are behind on percentage. They realistically need to hit their next 2 hits have to be triples in order for them to win. On stars, that is. Unless Nepal United tragically 1-star and throw, which I don't think they're planning on doing. So, who's going to be hit next? T-star or Axe? Wow, I don't typically stream for this long. This has been a over 2-hour stream now. Well over 2 hour, right? Yeah, 2-hour and 4-minute stream, because these best of 2 wars typically take you know, fairly long time, because you've got an hour for both war. And here we go. We got an interesting one from MNG Esports, thinking outside the box, bringing in the Zap Dragon raid. So I think I've got an idea of why he's decided to bring this type of strategy against this base. He's actually looking to take down both the 2 sets of air defenses. I don't know exactly which ones, but that's what he's looking to do with these zap spells. He's trying to get the queen. Okay, going to start with the minion drop, clearing those buildings right out of the way. He's going to zap the clan castle and the eagle. Okay, so clan castle and eagle, never mind. He's doing something completely different from what I thought. And we might see a Sui World Champion into this bottom side. And there's the dragons diving straight in at the 12 o'clock corner. So the thing is with these spread out bases is that a lot of people take advantage of that and throw dragons at them. Main reason being is because once the dragons start pushing through, if they have the funnel that they need, they can absolutely crush these kinds of bases. We might see the world champion diving from this left side here to try and set the funnel a bit more for the dragons. Surprised we haven't seen it yet. No, world champion's from the right side. I don't fully understand why he would do that, but we're going to keep moving. We're not going to question it too far just yet. Dragons are still moving through. There's tons of traps taking them down. Now this world champion is going to do some fantastic work here and helping take down these air defenses for these dragons. Realistically, he wants his world champion to go for the other air defense, and there we go. She does, and that's going to take it down. And now all we have to worry about is a back-end single with tons of dragons left alive and a free spell. I think this is crushed by MNG Esports. Yeah, this is absolutely crushed. This is going to be a 2-minute 3-star. My goodness, what a fantastic hit here from MNG Esports. That's going to keep them in the war. Absolutely no hesitation. He was ready to go, and he's going to get himself a 1-minute and 30-second 3-star. Are you kidding me? I'm in shock. That's insane. Wow. I'm in shock. That was a fantastic hit. That's probably my favorite 3-star of this whole series. I mean, that was incredible. That's a huge more. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I could not agree more. What's up, Chewy? Or is it Chewy? I don't know how to pronounce your name over on Trovo. Thanks for dropping by. That was a... What was it? When were the first troops going in? Just want to see what time the troops went in. A 1-minute and 38-second triple. They will be kicking themselves. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they were close on a couple of their raids in the first war, but realistically, their performance in the first war just really was rough. So again, all Nepal United need to do is save 2-star, and they'll win at this rate. MNG Esports really messed up their first war with the percentage game. Had they have gotten maybe a bit better of percentage, would have been a completely different story. But again, because of that first war, it's really going to hurt them here. Because right now, I mean, they're dominating in this second war. They've got themselves 3 triples and a 93% 2-star. Like, I mean, that's fantastic for a 5v5. Like, this will win you 95% of the wars you play. This kind of performance. So, yeah, but again, Nepal United can close this one out with a 3. If they 1-star, it's going to be really, really interesting. Because then MNG Esports can come through and possibly get it done. So, here we go. Quake spell going to go down. We got the lightning spell going in as well. World champion going to get sent in. Ability's going to get auto-pressed right away. Maybe not. We're going to wait. There we go. That'll help clear out all the defenses there and the expo. Nice. Now we're going to see the queen charge come in. We got a queen charge hybrid. Going to have to drop the poison. Poison is late, and it misses a headhunter. Has to freeze. That is really, really close. There's the rage. The rage was also a little bit late there, but I think he's going to be okay. That was risky. Risky business there. Queen should take down this Inferno Dragon. There we go. Wow. That was close. That was really close. Is this queen going to go inside? She's not going to go inside. Oh, no. And the Yeti activates the Town Hall, which means that those healers are going to get roasted. And now it's really just plan B. You got to just switch up the plan a little bit. We have no more free spells, which means that we have to rage up the queen. Thankfully, the healers are just barely out of the range. And now there we go. The Town Hall will fall, but now the queen charge is really going to get stopped short here. Just going to try and get a safe 2 here. Going to just throw the hybrid at one side of the base and hope that they can dive forward. There's the super wall break in desperation to get this queen moving forward. But again, she's going to just get that multi on the enemy queen. Has to pop the ability. She's going to die. There we go. Late on the ability as well. Bit of a sloppy attack going into the last one. But, yeah. Monkey Boy, you got raided. I don't believe so. I don't see any raids at the moment. At least I haven't gotten one so far. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Here we go. Scatter shot is going to do some damage to this hybrid here. This definitely does not triple, but if he can raise his percentage just a little bit more, that'll definitely be ideal. Now, realistically speaking, I will add the percentage together in just a moment just to see if MNG Esports hit a triple, if they'll have the percentage. Yeah, this one looks like it's gonna get stopped pretty short. You got rated within 5 views. What? Again, I'm having trouble understanding what you're saying. But again, welcome. Unless someone just said, "Hey, go check out this guy," then whoever did it, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the shout out. Is gonna end on the 68, tragically missing the 1 percentage he needed. But now let's go ahead and take a look at the percentage game so far. Right now, if we add together the 84.60% to the 95.60, we're looking at about 180.2. If we add the 84.6% plus the 78.60, it's 163. Oh. There's been an update to the commission. If MNG Esports triples this next hit, they win the series. If they triple, they have to triple. No pressure. But they have to triple to win. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. Because technically they would win on percentage. They'd be the same amount of stars. Oh boy. Are MNG Esports about to pull in the comeback of the century? We got a Zap hybrid. Is he going to be able to shake off the nerves? Is he going to be able to overcome the pressure? And here we go. We got the queen charge starting from the 3 o'clock side. We're going to zap that single target Inferno. We're not wasting any time. We started that queen charge before we got the zaps in to ensure that we're not time failing, saving those few extra seconds, what could be crucial near the end of this raid. Now, this queen is going to go, she's going to get forced up a little bit here, and there's no way to break this wall here. So is he planning on walking all the way around? forget what I said. Hush my mouth. There is way more than 15 walls in that section there, which means that he's going to be able to break open this queen into this compartment here. It's looking pretty solid so far. He's going to have to burn an early rage here as he engages the queen. There's the rage. Is it going to grab the healers? It does. It's perfectly placed, which is going to mean that those healers get affected for way longer than before. Now, is he trying to force this queen into the core of this base, and is he going to try and force the hybrid into the town hall here? CC is going to come out. It is going to be a couple of headhunters and those ice golems there, which we've seen pretty popular among the Nepal United guys. Now, these ice golems are going to slow down the queen just a little bit, so he's going to take advantage of that, dropping the king with the headhunter there. Going to slow down the king, but not take him down. Here come all of the miners diving through. Here come the hog riders straight in. Now, this queen is going to start moving south here as the hybrid clears through this town hall compartment. We're going to see the warn ability get popped here as everything deals with this town hall. Healers will transition to the hybrid, which honestly is probably better off. He's better off with that happening because this queen is just going to beat walls the rest of the raid. It's a fantastic transition with the hybrid. He's going to be going into a back-end multi-target inferno and that scatter shot. He's going to have to freeze the multi-target inferno, freezes the expo, Tesla farm at the back end. He's got the king. Eagles moving through. Queen's beating a wall. Not what he wanted there. He's got the world champion ability. Everything's diving through. Queen is beating a wall. Queen, go forward. Move. There we go. Scatter shot's going to get frozen. World champion is stepping up here. He's got 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go. He's got plenty of troops. I can't believe what I'm witnessing right now. But I think somehow with getting with no triples in the first war, MNG Esports are going to go through to the semifinals. That is unbelievable. I am at a loss of words of what we have just witnessed. MNG Esports have done the impossible and come through and somehow win the series. If I'm gonna confirm. I need to confirm that I'm not just stupid. Hold on. Let me just make sure that I've got my calculations correct. I don't want to hype them up too much before that, but I'm pretty sure that MNG Esports have just won the war with this war. Okay, so I'm gonna calculate the total stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at Nepal United's total score. In accordance to this war. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a handy dandy calculator. Actually, I'll do it on my phone. Okay, so just kind of take a look at the previous war here. So Nepal United ended their first war with about 95.6% overall destruction, which is a ton, plus their 84.6% destruction in the second war, which gives them a 180.2%. It's going to be inverted probably. 180.2% total destruction. And that's also going to leave them at 24 stars. 4 triples. Okay. MNG Esports ended their first war at 84%, 84.6%, and 10 stars. They ended their second war with 98.60, which puts them at 183.2%. I can't believe I'm witnessing this. And 27. I think I've just done a terrible calculation mistake. Hold on, let me just confirm. Nepal United had 24. Is that right? Is that right? Hold on, because I think they just completely wiped the floor with them. Hold on. I'm probably just messing something up. Let me see. 13 plus 11, 24, 10 plus 14, 24. Okay, so both clans here. I have the final results. Have them on the board. Most of you know what the result is, but both clans ending this series with 4 triples, 4 of which from MNG coming from their second war. The percentage game comes down to this. Nepal United coming through with 180.2% overall destruction, and MNG Esports coming through with 183.2. 3% is what decided this series. 3%. 6 buildings. 6 buildings. Right? Is that, am I completely off? 3% base terms. It's about, okay, so realistically it's like 8 buildings. 7 to 8 buildings. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get better than that. I've got to give a massive shout out to both clans for a fantastic showing. I mean, imagine that come from behind win from MNG Esports. That is the most insane 5v5 best of 2 format I've ever witnessed, ever. I mean, that is ridiculous. MNG Esports deserve this win. I have to hand it to them. I mean, they just, despite all odds, they came. It wasn't looking good for them in the second war. They were behind 3 triples going into the second war, and somehow, some way, they come through and win this war. That 68, yeah, was the one where possibly so, possibly so. In all honesty, realistically, I think Nepal United know that they got a bit lax in that second war. They needed to really bring the heat when it came to the second war. They needed that second triple to just lock out this war, but sure enough, it just didn't happen for them. And definitely an unfortunate loss for Nepal United. And like I said, this war was going to be close. And sure enough, both clans ending at 24. 3% difference. I can't believe that, dude. That is unbelievable. This is probably going to go down as the best match of the season. Despite the finals coming up, MNG Esports, or despite the semifinals and, you know, the finals coming up, I think this is probably going to be the match of the century. The match of the entire tournament. Guaranteed. Wow. I mean, that's just incredible. Like, so Hamduta over on YouTube. Good to see you, man. GG to the other side. That is insane. Let me go ahead and make sure that I've got everything that's needed here. Let me go ahead and close out the stream right now. We're gonna look for somebody to raid. Who's streaming right now? We've got, hey, you got Clash Playhouse streamer. We can raid Clash Playhouse. He's gonna be doing some. What is he doing today? He is doing some spending season loot. That's pretty cool. It's going to be a very, very enjoyable stream. Feel free to pop in and enjoy that. But again, I mean, this was one of the most fantastic wars that I've ever been a part of, ever been able to stream. And I just want to give a huge shout out to both of these clans who did a fantastic job. Huge shout out to them. That's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't worry, Helga, I will be sending you those screenshots. Don't worry. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and show Clash Playhouse some love over on Twitch. And I'll see you guys later. See ya.